twist.
Who are ya? Who are ya? Hey.
I think I'm gonna pass out. All my toes in his mouth.
I can't get my eyelashes right. I've just had them done.
Right, we ready?
I thought we were going to start. I reckon we start with the podcast. I have not had a shower yet today. Even have I.
Welcome to the 5 Pence Change podcast, a podcast where you don't need a shower before turning up to the studio.
It's Sunday afternoon. Fuck it. We'll save that. So we're ready and bathed for tomorrow.
Ready and bathed tomorrow. I'm John Capewell. This is my co-host, sister from another mister.
Aww. I love that.
That's the only one I've got. Like,
me sister from another
sister
mister.
from another.
Oh, John, that was really
I
sweet.
just wanted to introduce you.
My
formally.
name's Michelle Wollstonehome. He didn't do that. We've got our fairy friend Teddy Wollstonehome on the couch today. Are you having a look at the camera, Ted? Oh, sweet, sweet. Ted's had a bath. He's all fluffy, looking.
Do you know, for a dog, like, isn't he dead chill?
Yeah.
I think I've always said
This
that.
is why I don't think I'd get another dog, because I know that I wouldn't be as lucky.
It's the same with kids, you know. You have your first one, you're like, oh my God, I think we're really good. I know what I'm doing. Like, he doesn't cry, he doesn't do this. And then you have your second one and he goes, I'm going to fuck with you. George, because Ollie was not really a crier, but George screamed.
Did he?
Screamed.
Yeah, I think I had to just put him in the bin.
I thought about it a couple
I
of
don't know if you're
occasions.
allowed to do that, but that's what I'd have done.
I asked. I was like, can we put him back? Like,
Can we put him back?
it was
No,
quiet.
he's 5.
Like, literally. Do you know what? You still only get him asleep. So, and I still remember what it was. So, do you know when people, I know I slag them off, but do you know when people record at concerts?
Yeah.
Someone uploaded one for Nickelback, right? The whole thing. It was on the Here and Now tour.
Was that the one that you've just been on? Or
No, this is like 2013. It was recorded in 2012 and it was in Moscow. And they had the opening song, which was, it's a really heavy song. What's it called? It's
so
called,
heavy you can't lift the name of it off the ground.
it's called This Means War,
Yeah.
right? So he put it on and it had to be that recording. You couldn't just put the single on. That recording of them playing it, by the end of the song, he was back asleep.
Really?
Yeah, dead weird. And you had to play it loud, and you had to just sit him in front of the TV with just that recording on, and by the end of the song, he was back asleep.
Oh, I love that.
And then, yeah, that's like, and Ollie used to always sing it.
I'd love nothing more than like just a kid falling asleep to
Loud.
just the general noise, me putting the dishwasher on or
Some
emptying
do,
the dishwasher. I couldn't think of anything worse than having a kid that just wakes up at the slightest noise. Like, no, fuck off. I haven't got time for this.
Yeah, well, I think it's when people like fucking pussyfoot
around.
Yeah, they know.
Become accustomed to it.
Yeah, it's like it's just don't make any noises, because if you just carry on as normal, like, so for G liked loud, heavy music, and he'd go back to sleep.
I love that.
Oh, it was great, and I loved it too because it was Nickelback.
He likes loud music.
Just
We'll
put it
have
on.
in the car.
Boom.
I think Hamilton's his favourite, you know.
He's got no choice in the matter.
I was going to say to the groomer yesterday, if he gets a bit distressed or sad or anything, just put Hamilton on
Bit of
for him,
Hamilton.
because he's so used to it and so happy
There's
with
little,
it.
little things you find like that works for your little kids, but it's definitely true. If you had another dog,
I wouldn't
game over.
be too energetic. He's nice and energetic when we're outside on a long walk. And when we're indoors, we're just chill, aren't we, Ted? We're just chill, or we'll watch what's being made in the kitchen.
Just chilling now. I'm on the sugars because I was out last night.
Out last night.
I get 2 nights out a year. That's my second.
Correct.
And I've actually got another one planned. Yeah, we got the CCC night out
For Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah, there's not a Christmas show this year. We're doing a staff night out instead.
Christmas is literally round the corner, and I'm a bit excited. I think me and my team at work, we're going to do, you know, one of the little karaoke huts.
Oh yeah.
We're going to do that, and I was like, I'm absolutely not getting up, but I'll absolutely attend.
I love karaoke.
I don't want to make it. I can't sing. Like,
You
the
don't
last
need
time I
to.
did karaoke was when I told you, and I did Missy Elliott
Yeah,
at Niagara Falls to prove a point. Don't ask me to get up.
You should do that.
I might just be the whitest person on my Christmas night out too.
I'll be
or team
honest with
night
you,
out.
I think after the night out last night, I don't think there'll be a Christmas one in the office.
Do you love it when there's little dramas and you just think
I don't think there'll be
the
enough.
dynamic of this has changed?
Oh my God. What happens on a work night out stays on a work night out. There's going to be a lot of people not looking each other in the eye for the next couple of weeks. Wasn't that dramatic? I was at the centre. I wasn't really at the centre of it.
You were just there like, oh, I'm having fun. Do your voice.
And it's that one, isn't it? It's like, I don't know. That one. So
Honestly,
tell the listeners your message to me, because I knew what you were on about.
I don't know what I said.
You literally just said everyone in. So after the gig at Witness, everyone in work were like,
John does that voice.
The
He's got
voice.
that voice every time he
And it
imitates
doesn't matter.
someone. It doesn't matter who it is,
Doesn't
whether it's your nan, the local nonce,
The baby.
a celebrity, the baby, anyone. It's that one default voice. And I think the team have started to like imitate it. And Donna, who sits next to me, she was like, oh, she's like, that's what John Catewell does.
Is that my little thing? Do you know when people do it with Freddie Quinn and go, like, is that mine? Like,
Yeah. Oh, hello, I'm John.
I just
100%. That's your go-to voice.
literally for anything.
And then we were talking about, I did say, like, when you try and do any other like accents, like if John retains like a normal accent, but in a Geordie one or blah blah blah, I said he commits a hate crime every time.
It goes Indian.
I said, so we need that default one because the Indian community are fucking fuming at us.
We
probably.
don't get any listeners now.
No, we
one in
don't get
India's
any.
listened
Just
as well.
fucking racially abuse them every time.
Sorry, India.
Unintentionally, but you do.
Unintentionally, I'm trying to, if anything, I'm trying to upset Wales. It's just
I'm
happened.
trying to upset Wales. Why? Because you've already admitted that you love the Welsh birds and that you love
Okay.
the accents. Why are you trying to piss them off?
No, it's just like, because I try and imitate Welsh. And imagine if I
I was
met,
pissing them off because you can't do it.
imagine if I met a Welsh girl and she's coming back to the family and I was trying to like take the piss out of their accents.
What if they were Welsh
Next thing
Indian?
you know,
Though?
a chicken tikka masala comes in.
Chicken tikka mosala.
Mosala.
You just called it a mosala. A chicken tikka mosala is what you actually said.
Sorry, I watched the match yesterday as well.
So now we're bringing the Muslims into it. Tick.
Anyone else? Oh, we need now some.
Anything else?
Let's start as we mean to go on. The Jews. No. Too far. Oh, we had this segue. I had this cocktail last night. It was really nice.
Go on, you little fanny. What was in your cocktail? I had a cocktail yesterday
Bet
too.
you did, Lee.
The tail of the cock.
What did you have?
No, you tell me about yours. I'm going to find mine because I can't remember what it was called.
I can't remember what it was called. It was something punch. Like
Rum punch.
I think it was like Princess Punch or something. Or
You ordered a cocktail called Princess Punch.
no, I didn't order. So I went to the bar, right, and I was like,
hello, can I have a cocktail? Princess Punch for you, you little fanny.
no, I was like, what? Well, I'm looking through the menu, and I'm like, do you all sound good? What do you recommend? And he was like, what spirit do you go for? And I was like, any.
Ooh, ones.
I'm the spirit of 1960s. And he was like, how about I just make you my one? I was like, sounds good.
My one.
No, like his
As he
favourite
designed
cocktail.
it.
No,
Yeah.
his favourite cocktail.
Okay.
And I'm sure, I couldn't remember what he said, but I'm sure he said it was Princess Punch. It might have been something else. It was really nice. He was like, do you like Southern Comfort? And like, do you know the Southern Comfort lime lemonade? There was people call them steamboats. He was like, do you like them? I was like, who doesn't? He was like,
I
right,
can't
okay.
drink them
He was like,
anymore.
you'll like this. So, yeah, I had one of them. I had Long Island iced tea. And the best part of the night, 2 for 1.
Long Island iced tea, did I hear you just say?
I had 2 of them.
Disgusting.
Really?
Yeah.
Love Long Island
There's
iced tea.
too much going on in it.
Oh, it's perfect.
There's too much going on.
Oh, it is?
It's like blending every fruit on the world or every fucking vegetable in the
It's not-
world.
it's like 5
or all the meats together.
5 white
Like,
spirits and a dash of Coke.
Yeah, it's not normal. I don't understand the Long Island iced tea. I don't understand why people like them. I don't understand why the world facilitates them.
Because it gets you fucked up. It's really strong. I can't believe it. That surprises me out of it. I thought you'd like that. Because we've got a similar taste in alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, we probably have.
And then I had this. It was a not an old fashioned. It was a whiskey apple pie. So it was a Jameson's whiskey. And whatever else they put into it, but it's like, imagine Jameson's whiskey
with apple juice,
with just a little apple pie in the background.
Yeah.
It was so toffee as well. Oh my God,
Ooh.
toffee apple.
Where was this?
All bar one.
All bar one.
One.
We always they've got loads of them in London. So when I went there, that's where we used to often go for like work drinks, like after work.
Yeah.
All bar one, 2 for 1s. It's all right, to be fair. It's all right.
I got approached by a girl. I was in there because I'm fit. I did look fit last night.
You did look cute with your shacket, you know.
I love a shacket.
You did. You made me a little heart melt when you were shopping for it. Me and my mum had gone for a roast dinner and we were like, yeah, that's good, John. Sat there, mouthful of roasting. What do you think, Anne?
Do I look fit here?
Chantal, he looks lovely.
Yeah, it was still a bit loose, that one, you know, but it was only...
That was the next size up that we told you to get. Yeah, honestly...
No, it was
beautiful. And you could wear it with like a hoodie underneath then as well if you've got space.
Oh, I can't do that. I'll sweat.
Oh, okay.
Sorry for the graphic, but I will. I mean, I sweat anyway. I'm sweating now. Should have had that shower. Yeah, so I went in and sat down and stunning, by the way. Fucking stunning.
Was her name Tatiana?
This wasn't Tatiana. She just came straight up to me. She was like, "Do you want to dance?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll have a dance." And then on reflection, like after we had a dance, she was like, "What's your Instagram?" So she followed me. I followed her back.
Your comedy page or your personal one?
Comedy page.
Yeah.
Not
Get them numbers up.
Not having to see my pictures of my babies.
Don't
want her to know that.
We'll keep that as a little.
Keep the single dad card on the side. Yeah. Don't worry about the 2 car seats over there. And then so I was this morning. I was browsing through Instagram.
Yeah.
Turns out she's a personal trainer, and I think that's a really clever marketing tool when you think about it. Innit? Like really attractive girl.
Approaching you.
She's seen the big guy. She's gone.
I made money out of him.
Here's a client. Anyway, on a 6 weeks body transformation trial. It starts tomorrow.
Well, how much does she charge? Does it say?
Doesn't matter how much she's charging.
Oh, maybe she'll be able to like hover over your head while she's doing weights, and you can just look at her crotch.
Just do sit-ups. just stand above me, going,
boink.
Go on, sit up. So I'm sitting there going, I'm fucking trying.
You just with your tongue out. I'll lick it in a minute when I've got the energy to get up. Blip, blip. Like a little fucking lizard.
Someone's doing that. I'm doing 100 sit-ups easy. I'm like, fucking boom. Straight in.
Straight in.
Honestly, fucking sit there in certain positions. I'll plank for an hour.
Ain't no one planking for an hour. It's solid. Go plank for a minute now.
I wouldn't, but if she was there, fucking I'd plank. I'm not planking for an hour.
You're not planking. You're probably just going to have to wank. We're never going to see it again.
No, we're not.
We're never going to see it again. But hey,
solid
extra follower on the page. I love that. Well, let me tell you about my cocktail.
I'm going to have a sweet one.
So mine was called an Okinawa margarita. Now, hear me out. I don't do tequila. I think I've had too many shots of it in the past, you know, where it just sits there and you think, oh, if I open my mouth, even by a centimetre, I might vomit. This margarita, though, was the most beautiful thing I have ever tasted. So, do you know what? It might as well be in Japanese, but it's called Olmeca Altos Plata Tequila. Shikyu Wasa Japanese citrus liqueur.
It is Japanese.
Super sour.
That's just super sour. You'll just do. You just put on a Japanese. You just put on a Japanese accent. You go super sour.
Super sour.
You just put on
super sour.
You just put on a Japanese accent. You've just committed a hate crime now. Now he's being racist.
Thai basil.
Super sour. Super
That's what it says. Super sour.
Super
sour. It doesn't matter how you break that down. That's how it's pronounced.
Super sour.
It was fucking beautiful, you know.
It sounds
it was really good. So
I reckon we should go get one now. Hair of the dog and all that.
Well, I only had the one.
5 a drive.
I can't afford that today. Skin now.
Oh yeah, expensive.
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it? Like I went into one bar, bought 2 drinks. We only got I got like a single Jameson's, and then the 2 drinks. I had a little card to get a free shot. So 2 drinks, 2 shots, £9.
Say that again. 2 drinks, 2 shots, £9.
Yeah.
Bargain.
Oh my God. In Liverpool?
My cocktail was £21.
Exactly. Fucking hell.
It was fucking
I'll have
perfect,
half. I'll
though.
have half.
Half a cocktail. It was fucking worth it.
Was it half a cocktail? What a name. Hi, half a cocktail. How's it going?
Do you reckon there is a guy out there called Arthur Cocktail?
Probably. There's always...
I'm going to go on Facebook and have a little
Have a
search
little
for
look
Arthur. Arthur Cocktail.
Arthur Cocktail.
There's a bar called Arthur Cocktails.
Oh, there you go.
In Venado Tuerto.
Are you doing your Japanese accent again? Venato Tuerto Super Sour.
That is what it says. It does
Probably
say super
modern.
sour.
I know, I've seen it.
Maybe that's why I liked it, because I do like sour cocktails. Like, I love, do you know when you get the sours? Like amaretto sours, whiskey sours.
Oh, I thought you
all
meant
of
like
that.
apple sours.
No! I mean, I'm partial to an apple sours, but it doesn't really do anything, does it?
I love an apple sour.
But I don't mind. But it's weird. I don't like sour sweets.
No, I don't mind.
But I do like it when a cocktail's sour.
Yeah, I do like a whiskey sour. Just sip
God.
on one of them.
Should we just head into Chester?
I'd love
March
to,
past everyone doing. Everyone's doing a fucking marathon today.
Oh, the traffic
Who knew
was
that there was a
horrendous.
Chester marathon on?
Absolute psychopaths.
And then that woman who just walks in front of us on that road with her husband walking 1.5 miles per hour.
And the woman running down the street in jeans.
Yeah.
Dolled up.
I don't know what's going on. I honestly haven't got a clue.
It's a mad place in Chester today.
It always is when there's something going on. You just drive around, you're just like, wow, this is mad. Like,
Around here?
can you imagine the Romans back in the day? Like, they could never have envisaged what Chester would be today. We've got fucking Margaret and Barbara doing marathons.
Imagine that. We're going to take over. What are you going to put here? Podcast studio.
Do you know what I mean?
That voice again, sorry.
Podcast.
Podcast studio over here.
It's absolutely mental.
Out there it is. It's completely bonkers. All this talk of alcohol now makes me want to go out.
I
Do you
don't want to go
do you
out.
remember-
I need to
Oh.
wash my hair is what I need to achieve today, thank you.
When was it then when we had I didn't have the gig in, did I? It was on a Saturday and you were driving and I got those like little like porn star martini cans.
Where's we gone?
Here?
Yeah, I do remember that.
When was that? That was ages ago.
Oh, God, it could be anywhere between last week and last year.
Oh, it was definitely more than... It must have been like just early episodes in.
It must have been. We're nearly coming up to a year, though. To be fair, we've probably been recording for a year, but we
Well, it's
only
like
put the
November,
first
wasn't it?
episode out on the 1st of December.
Was it November?
I think we started coming in October, you know,
Can't even remember. We'll find out.
for
We
like
need to
pilots
plan-
and to...
If we're doing it,
see-
if we're having a year birthday, we need to plan something.
What can we do for our first birthday? I'll bring a balloon.
I don't know. Judging by what you were saying before, fuck it off.
So I don't know if any of you's noticed, but last week we had a bit of issue with the footage because John pulled out the SD cards before finishing the recording. So none of
with
it's saved.
a guy with 2 kids. I'm not used to pulling out to it.
Hey!
Sorry.
So we had a bit of a nightmare, but I enjoyed it because from a social media perspective, I had nothing to post. I had nothing to respond to.
I had nothing to edit.
It was brilliant.
Just went out.
We might just have to become a Spotify podcast.
No, there's a few that I've spoke to who were gutted that there's no actual footage. For that one person,
We'll just send them it, not edited. We'll just send them that.
send them the raw footage
They
of
can
it.
have their Patreon exclusive. Maybe we could do that.
What?
Patreon for YouTube. Well, not for YouTube.
Oh, like if you actually want
You
to
have
watch
to pay
it.
if you want to watch it, and it just goes out
Oh.
for free everywhere else.
Ooh.
Oh, we're going to make £5 off you bastards.
Next one, Terry.
I love that.
Terry messaged me saying he's going to start sending in challenges for us to do.
Yes, please do.
Oh, can I tell you something? I just remembered as well. This is another segue, just completely off topic now.
It's not like us to just move from topic to topic in 0.3 seconds flat.
I had a nightmare on Friday.
Like an actual one whilst you were
No, not
asleep
like a
in
night-
bed, or
no,
just
no.
a mare.
I parked up somewhere, and then when I come back to my car, into the car park, someone had blocked me in. like,
Where were you?
was that? It was in Liverpool.
Oh my God, yeah, they have just parked right in front of you.
Literally just
So you couldn't get out behind.
So there's a car, the 2 cars blocking me in. Like physically cannot get past it. Like can't move my car, and I'm sitting there going, I've got shit to do. I've got places to be. Like, what am I going to do here?
So what did you do?
Well, I went back to the security where I was, and I was like, "Hey mate, I got the car reg and all that." I was like, "Can you? This car's blocking me in. Can you help?" And he just went, "No." I was like, I mean, I didn't expect you to come and lift the car up, like, but
or do you know maybe?
can you find out who?
Or...
So imagine like here, you know, it's like an office building with like loads of different things on it. So imagine someone blocking you in here. You go to reception, wouldn't you? Go, do you know who's like? Is the record like?
But you were just in a car park, weren't you?
Kind of similar to this.
Okay.
So like there was offices and all that about, and the security looked after the car park I was in, and I was like, here's the registration. I was like, can you just make a call to like reception and just see whose car that is? I went, in fact, my first question was, can you just find out whose car it is? And he just went, no. And I was like, can you call reception and just
see if it belongs to anyone?
Just see,
like
and he just went, I don't know. I was like, you are the shittest security guard I've ever come across in my fucking life. Like, you're meant to be overseeing this facility.
Well, he's just making sure that it's secure, and it is secure. You're so secure, you can't move the car.
I'm very secure at the moment. Like, I'm not secure though mentally at the moment. I'm having a bit of a panic attack. Help me out here. An hour and a half before someone come.
Stop it. And was that just because they came back of their own accord? Or?
So it was 40 minutes. It was back and two between me and the security guard, and then he buggered off out and he went, someone is coming. That's all he said. Someone is coming.
We don't know who. We don't know when.
We don't know when. Someone is coming. And I stood there, and then about 10-20 minutes later another guy comes in, and he just went, like, he looked at me as if to say, like, why are you here? Like, are you all right? And then I explained it to him, and he went to the guy, he went, have you not just rang through to such and such? And he just went, no. This guy, I actually don't think he worked there, to be honest.
Maybe he was brand new.
No, I don't know. There's no excuse for. I disagree.
Special needs.
I think if you're brand new, you're going above and beyond you're brand new, aren't you? You're like, oh yeah, well, I'll try and fix it. He just sat there and just went, computer says no.
Computer says no.
And he didn't even check the computer. I'm like, the computer's not on. Sorry, can you put down your Netflix and have a go? And then I didn't mind getting blocked in.
Why?
Because the woman came out to move the car.
Was she beautiful?
Oh my God, she was stunning. I walked with her back to the car.
Did you give her your Instagram as well?
No. I was like, hiya. It's all right. Don't worry about it. No, take your time. You're busy. You got things to do. It's all right.
I've got all the time in the world to sit here waiting for you, babe.
Trying to make sure small talk and that. Like, so, what do you do?
No, you never.
Why'd you say
why?
Because why would I not?
What? I would not answer that question if a randomer asked me that. What do you do?
No, like in the building that we just were in, and I was just like, "Have you been in long? Have you just turned up?" And she was like, "Oh no, I've been in since 6." And I was like, "Oh, time you on till?"
What time you on? She's not a taxi driver.
Oh, well.
Have you been busy?
Tell you what, she also is not interested.
Not surprised. Asking questions.
I've had a few like those. I did a couple of episodes ago where I said how embarrassing I was. You'd say about the time there's like, you know, when people say like you meet people when you're out shopping now and all that. It's like they'd say about the time when I was out shopping and I completely fluffed my lines.
What lines?
So when I was out shopping doing my big shop.
I know you've said that 3 times now.
And I got a basket and I was just like, I dropped something, so I knelt down to pick it up, and then as I looked up, a girl who was quite fit was stood in front of me, and she went, "Excuse me, where'd you get the baskets from?" And I just went to bits, and I just went, "Eh?" I don't know what noise came out of my mouth, but it wasn't
Special needs by the sound of it.
Like now, if I was sat there, you said, what would you do in that scenario? I'd be like, do you know what I'd do? I'd just literally go, don't worry about that. Have my basket. It's fine. It's all right. We'll go around together.
We'll share.
We'll share the basket.
And then you see her putting chicken nuggets in and protein shakes, and then you realise she's got a kid and a fella at home. Just coming back from the gym.
Yeah, she put some chicken nuggets in and a bottle of vodka, and that's not signs of a happy woman.
And a cucumber. Don't forget the cucumber. Full size.
I don't know what came out.
What are you doing?
I don't know what came out of my mouth. But it wasn't audible. It wasn't. It was a sound more than anything. Even she looked at me. She was like, "Oh, I found one of the special ones. Oh, sorry. Someone will be there to collect him in a minute." And what didn't help that I'm like on one knee on the floor, and it looks randomly because I bent down and I put it in my pocket, and then she's there, and I just went, yeah.
Well, do you know, yesterday I sent
pathetic, aren't I?
I sent John a little meme.
What was the meme? Yeah.
The Down syndrome.
Oh, yeah.
Of the Asian person with Down syndrome. And it just tickled me. But then yesterday, John, I was in that coffee shop and I saw one.
Why are you laughing?
And I just went, can I have a picture? And Lauren was like, what? And I was like, I've never actually seen an Asian person with Down syndrome before. And I found a meme before which I said to John. And now there's the ones just walked in the coffee shop. Everywhere.
It's like buses, isn't it? You don't see one and the fucking two turn up.
Yeah, it fell off. Oh, maybe cut that out.
No, I'm not leaving. I'm leaving it in.
It did tickle me.
I'm not editing it out.
Because I'm not being a dickhead here, but I've never seen one. I sent you the meme.
It's just the way you say it.
And then 4 hours later, I did.
I know what you're saying. It's just the way you're saying it. It's like, and then I found one, and I took it home to keep.
It's in my cupboard.
I stroke it. Kitty don't bite.
Asian people do have fabulous beards to stroke, though, don't they?
Right.
They are a community of fabulous beard growers.
Yeah.
That you are sadly not a part of.
I'm not involved with the fabulous beard growing community.
No.
I've tried. I genuinely have tried to grow a beard. I tried to grow a beard once, right? And I just get these like little blonde hairs coming through. And I was just like,
but you are naturally blonde, so.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, someone said, just let it grow. Don't shave it. Just let it grow. And you'll look homeless, but then it'll start thinking. So just let it grow, let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. Let it grow. That was weird. That was weird.
I haven't seen you for 2 weeks.
I know.
Look at us in sync. Let it grow.
And do you know what made me shave it off? I went to take.
Because it looked like pubes.
Well, there was that. I mean, it did look homeless. I went to take a drink, and because of the hairs pushing up against it, I thought there was something on it, and I just
no, you never
flicked it, and then I was like,
"Oh, it's me."
Shaved it off.
It is. Do you know what? I do think it would be mad to have a beard. Like I know. Well, I have got facial hair. I know I discuss this a lot.
I was just going to say,
and I do need to. I need to dermaplane today.
Dermaplane? What's a dermaplane?
Dermaplane, so it's like a scalpel, and it just takes your top layer of your skin off. So it makes you So it'll take away all like your peach fuzz as a female and like top layer of skin, and then your skin's just all fresh and glowy.
I want to go to one of those nail places and get them to do my nails.
Do it.
Yeah. Do you know what?
I'm all for this, you know.
Oh, I definitely need my toes doing. Sorry, but. Do you know, like, there, on my fingertips, where, like, skin just comes up?
Yeah, your cuticle.
Why does that happen, and how do I stop it from happening?
So you get a trim, so when I go and get my little manicure, like
see there,
your cuticle skin or...
Like, flakes of skin up here?
Yeah, well, you need to, like, maybe use oils and stuff. So they'll tidy up all your cuticles, and then they'll put, like, cuticle oil on your cuticles, and then that'll just obviously
I've never heard the word
that
cuticles.
Little bit then with your skin, and it'll just make it softer and it'll be better.
You just go get it.
Yeah, you can just get like some little oils just to rub on.
Those things I'm doing at the moment start to moisturise.
Only just.
No, I've been doing it for like a couple of months now. Ran out.
I love that. Do you know what though? As a female, my skincare routine isn't great.
Oh, is it not?
So
Can't tell.
Wow, why are you being
I'm
like that?
joking.
Do you know, like, there's other girls and they've just got like a lotion and a potion for everything?
Yeah.
I literally have micellar water to take my makeup off with.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that is. Is that a cleanser? I don't tone
You're
or
asking
anything
me.
like that. And then I just cake my face in cocoa butter, Palmer's cocoa butter, go to bed, wake up, start the day again.
I don't even use soap on my face.
Why?
I used to, and then it started making me like spotty. And
maybe you just need a different type of soap, but that's good because that means it's cleansing. So when you're cleaning and you come out in spots, that means it's helping remove all the shit from under your skin.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't look it that way, though, does it? You don't look at someone with a load of spots on the face going, he's got a clean face.
Yeah, no, but I think there's the spotty people that are always spotty and then haven't got a cleansing routine.
Yeah.
And then there's the ones that try a new product and it'll bring all the shit out, but then after a couple of weeks it'll die down and then your skin's used to it and then you're clean and ready to go.
Ready to go. I literally just use on my face just water.
Just water.
Just water.
I don't know if that's okay.
It's helping so far, I think.
Okay.
I don't think it is. No, it might be.
I think you've got nice skin. Like it's skinny.
Oh, do you know what I do need? Why are we proper going into it today, aren't we? Skincare. Tell us your routine.
Mad, isn't it?
My eyelash droops.
Yeah, we've discussed this. You need a lash lift.
I was thinking, can I not just cut it?
Absolutely not.
Oh, right, okay. Good job I asked.
You need a lash lift.
I need a lot
You're
more
just
than
going to have to
a
go
lash
to a salon where all the girls go, get your nails, get your toes done, get a lash lift.
Do you remember the fish one?
What? With a nibble on your feet, but then people get infections and then the
People
feet
said
fall
that
off.
though. There was always because they opened up everywhere very quickly, and then they quickly went away. And
but all you need is for one person who's got foot infections.
Well, that's
to
what they were
dunk
saying.
Their feet in that water, and then fish are nibbling at yours, which makes it to me an open wound, and then the infection goes in.
Well, that's why apparently they were shut
Gangrene.
down because someone with HIV went in and they spread HIV. That was the rumor.
Imagine getting HIV. Imagine getting the HIV through your feet.
through fish. I went to look over. How did you get HIV? Was it like the normal way?
In your bum, in your vagina.
Sharing bodily
Your toes! Your fucking toes!
like, babe, sit down. We need to talk. I just thought I'd treat myself. Have a little pamper. I went in, got my toes nibbled by a fish. Anyway, long story short, I got HIV now, and so might have you.
Do you reckon people have actually said that, but they actually had an affair, but they've said that they got the feet done by
Everyone,
the fish?
yeah. It's like that classic though, isn't it? Going, I've never had an affair. I don't know how I got chlamydia. Did you get it from like hot tubs?
Hot tubs. I definitely haven't licked out a koala bear. It wasn't me.
Do you remember? Did you ever watch Glee?
I've seen it.
Like there was that one where
I don't know the characters' names.
The girls get pregnant, and she's like, "It must be from when we shared the hot tub together."
She doesn't.
And the guy's like, "Oh my god, yeah, it makes sense." Like traveled through the water.
Talking of TV, I don't know if you've started it, and I'm not going to ruin it for anyone, but Monsters on Netflix about the Menendez brothers.
Who's the Menendez brother?
They killed the parents.
Oh right, okay.
Now, that's all I've pretty much got to say on it because I knew that was the focus of the story.
Yeah.
That these two brothers kill
I've not
both
seen
the
it.
mum and dad. I don't know the end result. I'm only 3 episodes in.
I don't want to spoil it, but the mum and dad die.
Oh, I've already seen that. That happens early
I've not
on.
watched it. I just went off what you said.
But I don't know like what happens. So obviously
How
there's
they
a
kill
story behind. No. I know exactly how they've killed them.
All right, okay.
They're in prison. But I don't know what happens. But on social media, I've seen a lot of people saying like, "Oh, I really feel sorry for the brothers." They might be episodes ahead of me because right now, up to episode 3, I don't feel sorry for those brothers.
I mean, they killed the mum and dad. I don't think there's anything. It's kind of like those paedophile hunter ones, though. Did you ever feel sorry for him after a while?
No.
Oh, I do.
What, for fiddling the kids?
No,
Just think
like,
about what you've just said.
I know, but just think about what you just said. Like people that feel sorry for these two brothers who killed their mum and dad.
Yeah, but I don't understand why. So I don't know if there's more behind the story which caused them to do it that I've not quite got to yet. Even Kim Kardashian. It's all over her socials about how she wants to get them released. She did. She studied to be a lawyer, didn't she?
Yeah. Can you imagine getting represented by Kim Kardashian?
She literally put.
You couldn't do it. Your Honour,
The-
I've got an objection. I've seen someone jizz on your face. I'm not interested in what you've got
I
to say.
saw Ray J's dick in your mouth.
Yeah.
I don't trust the word you say. But she's like, oh, well, you know, like maybe they were 18 or whatever. People change. I know I'm not the same person when I was 18. And I think, yeah, that's fair.
Someone's there with
But
the phone
they've
going, we know.
They've killed the parents. Like, you
Pornhub.com.
can't say, oh,
Exactly.
they're different people now. They killed the parents. Like, there's obviously something not right in their head.
Yeah. I think so when I was saying about the paedophile hunters ones, when they catch the paedophiles, and at first you're like, fucking hang him. And then after a while, they're just a bit too pricky to him. And you're like, oh, I feel sorry for him now.
Right, okay, but
Ruined my holiday.
I absolutely would be. How can you be too pricky to a
I
paedophile?
know.
Think about it. It doesn't make sense what you're saying.
I know. It
You
doesn't.
can't be too pricky to a paedophile. They try to prick a child.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, when you watch the videos at first, I'm like, fuck him. And then like after like half an hour, like after a while, you start going, all right, mate, fucking hell.
No, absolutely not.
Just get him arrested.
You're getting ridiculed. You are the scum of the earth, and I will speak to you like a fucking dickhead.
I totally agree with you.
But you don't,
but
because you've just said.
After a while, I just start going, oh, I'm backing him now. Like, just lay off him a little bit.
You wouldn't say that if he was trying to back your child.
Oh no, I wouldn't. I don't know. I know exactly what you're saying, but I don't know why. But it's the same thing with Kim Kardashian going, I know he's killed his mum and dad, but let's just back it up a little bit here. Like, let's try and get him released from jail.
I don't think your scenario there was the correct one to use. Because nobody feels sorry for a nonce. Or the way that they're spoken to.
I reckon people will back me up on that. If you watch the full video, like after a while, not all of them, some of them get what they're coming to them, get what they deserved. But some of them, like they get caught and like, oh right, okay, and after a while they go, yeah, I'm really sorry.
But they're not sorry. They're only sorry they got caught.
Yeah, of course. That's like with anything though, innit? That's just Rihanna says that in the song.
What song? What
Put
song,
on
John?
quite a show, really got me going. What's the line? Only sorry you got caught.
Yeah, she does say I can't get to the line. So, but yeah.
But and they are, and then what? Like they're being like, to some of them, they just look feral, and some of them you just like, they hold their hands up. I know, right? They know, right? But then they just carry on being pricks to him, and it's like I'm like, oh, I'm not on your side here. Like, I think arrest him, of course. Like, I'm not saying, but just chill out a little bit. The ones who are still like, have you seen the one where the guy's just like, we had to come round early because there's kids playing down there, and he just goes, where?
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
And the guy goes, what do you fucking mean, where? He's eating like fucking beans off a plate with his fingers, and he looks like a nonce. I've not seen this one.
No,
he looks like a nonce. He's eating beans on a plate, and the guy's like, "Yeah, the stuff you were saying to that girl, it was disgusting, and it made us. That's why we've come to your house now, because we had to put it in play. There's kids playing down there." And he just went, "Where?"
Stop it! It's not funny.
It is. It's so funny. I always watch it. There's one where
I always watch them.
I always watch these paedophile. It's my new like little thing. And
fucking hell.
And there's another one where the guy's at his house, his front door, and he's like, you tried to speak to a 13-year-old girl, didn't you? And he's just like, you're now live in front of 4,000 followers, and the guy just goes. Starts waving, and he went, "What the fuck are you doing?" Oh, sorry, yeah, maybe I should have done that.
Oh my
but
god!
That
They're a
bald,
special breed.
That bald guy, where he's like, "Ruined my holiday." That guy.
I don't know that one.
No, you did. I'm going to lose my job.
Oh, that one.
That's
a
paedophile hunter video. I didn't know that at first. I was like, "What is that from?" And then searching it, and it's actually, and I was like, I thought, "Oh, this guy's like fucking funny." No, this guy's a little.
He's a nonce, and he probably is going to lose.
His one is funny. His one is funny. You know, he was just like, I wasn't going to hurt her. I just wanted to talk to her.
I just wanted to talk.
Dead weird.
Oh,
do you not watch him?
No, do you know what?
Lately,
I have done, but I feel like this is more of a hobby of yours than mine.
I love these paedophile videos.
Maybe when I finish watching the Menendez brothers.
There's one that happened at Murder Show, you know, by yours.
Was there?
Yeah, there was one up there.
When?
It was about, I think it was recorded or released about 18 months ago.
Oh.
I have to send it, yeah. I don't know the person, but it was up by your way.
Oh, well, that's nice to know.
Yeah, the paedophiles everywhere.
There are a couple, you know, there's a lad I went to school with. I don't know if I should say his name.
Is he a paedophile?
Yeah.
Say his name, fuck it. No, don't, in case we get sued.
So he was in my year in school, and I saw his face splashed all over the newspapers. It was his own kid.
Fuck.
I'm not joking. How bad's that? His own kid.
Hang him.
It's disgusting. And it just gave me a fucking disgusting shiver. Like, you genuinely don't know what people are like.
You genuinely don't.
Your kid.
Right, let's move on. Because I feel sick now.
Oh, now it's not funny.
It's funny
now
when
we
it's
don't
like,
feel sorry for them.
Funny when,
now
yeah,
it's
but you
not
made
too
it real.
much.
You made it real.
Because it is a real subject.
I know it's real. Right, I don't. That was probably the wrong choice of words. I ruined my holiday. I just mean, like, some of them are just funny. Like, some of them are just funny. Some of them, like that, it's just a bit. Oh. Is everyone doing on bonfire night?
Watching fireworks. Hey,
Do
you know what though? This is going to be the last time that you see or hear me as a 36-year-old woman.
Oh, if you didn't know, big news. Michelle's having a transgender change.
You're a tip.
25 pence change with John and Mike next week. It's just, you didn't need to put woman
John and Mike.
If you said that out loud, especially in 2024, that's the first thing people are going to think.
I didn't think about that.
As a 36-year-old woman, because next week.
What makes you think I'm going to identify as Mike? Because if I was going to be a boy when I was born, my mum was going to call me Mark. I don't think I'd pick that either as me trans name.
What would you pick?
Maybe something like Ethan.
Ethan?
Or Joel.
I've got half of that in my name.
John Ethan.
Don't know if that works.
No, because it's Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Or Jonathan.
Thon.
That fucking I fucking hate that, you know. You're trying to figure out how the Jonathans spell the name.
Oh, so I spelled John without the H for that reason. I really wish I had the H in there because I always have to put that in. Like, it's John without the H.
What? Oh, the
John.
I was thinking the Athon, and I was like, well, that doesn't work.
I know.
You don't have an H in Athon.
Should have put a H in it. Just made my life easier. But anyway, so what's happening next week?
I'm having a birthday.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm gonna have a birthday. I'm not having any surgery or gender.
I thought you already had a birthday. Didn't you have a birthday?
Last year, yeah.
Oh, right.
Around about the same time.
Oh, right. That's how it works.
Yeah.
I say that to George all the time because it's his birthday next week, and he was like, "It's my birthday." I was like, "You've had one?" He went, "You've had more."
Oh, yeah, he's not wrong.
Yeah,
He's not wrong. And I've had more than you, if that makes you feel better. So I can't wait because next weekend I will be at a log cabin eating boss foods with great people, and I'll be in a hot tub. Can't wait to come out of it all fucking wrinkly.
I'm fuming because I never get invited. I didn't get invited to last year.
Why would you get invited to the? I didn't go to a log cabin last year.
You've been to one though, like you've been to something like that.
Yeah, that was about 3 years ago.
Oh, you went to spa day.
Oh yeah, I did do a spa. I did 2 spas.
Why wouldn't you invite me?
Because it's with the girls.
I'm not a threat.
You are a threat because your tits are bigger than ours. We don't want you.
There's room for one more. Yoo-hoo, big summer blowout.
So yeah, I can't wait. That's what I'm excited for. A little log cabin and a hot tub.
I just want to go to a log cabin with a hot tub. That's all. That is all I want.
One, you know,
I'm not going on my own. Sitting there on my own. It's like, all right.
Yeah, but you're not going to see anyone. Like, that's your personal log cabin, your personal hot tub.
Yeah, but
have a little solo trip, live a little John.
Not for a hot. It's a romantic setting or a friendly setting, in it. You can't do a log. No one's doing a log cabin and a hot tub on their own.
I would.
Would you?
Somewhere to relax, unwind, and chill.
No.
Just get in the hot tub and just have Netflix on. And
saving that for
that
special someone.
Oh, John.
Saving it for the special someone. Just because I really don't want to do that one on my own. special someone, or you and your mates will do. That'll do.
You and your mates will take your own fucking mates.
They need planning permission just to come out on a Wednesday.
Yeah, but it's not easy getting the girls together as well, you know.
Do you know what? If I was going with my friends, I'd invite you.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I probably would.
If you went away with the lads, you would not be like, "Hey, Michelle, we're going here. Do you want to come?"
I invite you to
don't even
places.
think you'd invite me for a Nando's with the lads.
I would.
You went that high pitch, then look, it was that high pitched your response. I don't know it was a lie.
Ted
even the
up.
dog stopped licking. Oh, baby boy. Oh, baby boy.
So you're going to be 37?
Yeah.
Oh my God. By the next World Cup, you're going to be 40.
When's the next World Cup?
Like 3 years away.
I'm 38 next year, technically.
Oh, wait.
And then
hold on.
as soon as it's New Year's Day, I wake up and I am going to be 38 that year. So then I go, oh my God, I'm going to be 39 next year. Mad. Don't know why I do it to myself.
What are you going to do for your 40th? If you make it.
Don't know. I think
Joking.
if you make it.
Well, you never know.
Well, if I die next week, that's on you.
I'm sorry.
I think me and the girls have always really talked about going to like maybe Vegas or something, but
Oh, can I come to
I
that
just
at
think
least?
it's very far-fetched.
It's not far. I want to go Vegas.
Just trying to get everyone's budgets and dates aligned,
Fucking-
even for 3 years' time, is a nightmare.
No, just say, right, we're going to go Vegas from the 40th. Book whatever you want to do, like however, but these are the dates.
Yeah.
And whoever will be there will be there. I'll be there.
I'll be there. It's not necessarily for
We-
my 40th.
We had
it
different
was
song
to-
choices then. You went R&B, I went, I'll be there for you.
When the rain starts to fall. Oh.
Would they get invited to Vegas?
But it'd be like to celebrate
Avoiding the
all of
question.
our birthdays, so
Avoiding the
no, you
question.
wouldn't.
Wow. You think you know someone?
Wow. Well,
I'll invite you to mine.
to your 40th.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be dead by then. I might not even make it to my own. Might not even make it to my own, so don't bother inviting me anywhere. I can't commit to that. It's too far away in the future.
We'll try. We will try.
We will try now. Try now.
I think we'll wrap up with someone writing in, if that's all right.
Yeah.
Is that okay with you? Because did I say it out last time?
Say what?
Did I read it out last time?
Don't know. I don't even know what we discussed last time.
Someone messaged me the other day about, it was Louise. She messaged me about something that we said on the pod, and I was like, in fact, I'm just going to read it to you. And so literally, she just went, okay, question. Who was it that was doing the chat to the police officer? And I was like, what the fuck are you on about?
The chat to the police. What?
Yeah.
The chat to the police officer.
See if you get it. It's weird, isn't it? This is we've had the conversation. That's as much information as I had to go off, and then I got some more clues, which was it was episode 42.
Yeah, I don't even know what we did on the last one.
And then I thought I have
And
no
this is
idea. What you're talking
45.
about. The web chat ASL. It was my mate's story, not mine.
Whereas the police came for his dad because it was his dad's AOL username.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna go meet him.
But if I got that message, absolutely wouldn't have a
throws
clue.
me every time. Anyway,
And I certainly wouldn't be able to tell you what episodes we've discussed certain things on.
no, definitely not. People should know that by listening when we go, have we said this before?
I know, it is mental, isn't it?
Do you know what? Right, I know. Like just before we read this out, and I said about doing the podcast.
Yeah.
Didn't realise how fucking hard it would be.
It is hard.
I thought it'd be easy.
It's so hard seeing you like 4 times a month
Yeah.
and speaking about things and not knowing if we've discussed it in private or on the pod.
I know.
before.
That's why I
But-
like the conversation we had on the way. I like the conversations. We have conversations when we're on our way here, for example, or off the pod, that would be great on the pod, but we can't talk about them on the pod.
No.
Especially that
Or-
one on the way here. We can't talk about that on the
no,
pod.
we can't. We absolutely
Do you want
can't.
it? No.
Bring them on. But even if they are, we'll be like, oh, we can talk about that. Stop talking. We'll talk about it on the pod. And then we get it and we forget about it. We forget what we were talking about.
I was just thinking we can't talk about what we were talking
And I
about
think-
on the way here because she listens.
Even if, even if, which one? Even though, even if we documented what we've discussed
Yeah.
in a notepad, I
It wouldn't
still
make
think
sense.
no, it wouldn't. We'd have to write the whole story and we'd have to read that whole book every time we come in.
Sense.
So, do you know what? We are unapologetically ourselves. We might repeat ourselves. I said we might repeat ourselves, but what won't we do, John? We might repeat ourselves.
I know what we were talking about.
But it's
what it is.
Live recording, and then this is what we're getting.
Now, we've not said this one before because someone's wrote in. So let's start with a nice little, not a letter. It's not a letter anymore. I had a DM. I had a DM from a listener. Can't afford the
stamps.
I had a DM from a listener. I've been told I've got to keep it anonymous, although I did say the details of this, like, they'd know who you were. Anyway, so it's like, hi, John and Michelle. I'm right. I'm not going to lie. It just says hi, John, because it was my DM.
Okay, that's fine.
I added Michelle in there myself.
I'm not bothered.
So I've been with my partner for 3 years now, and we're talking about starting a family and getting married. I love her deeply. However, I
love her deeply.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a him. It's a him. It's a him.
Yeah.
I love her deeply. However, there's one thing that's stopping me from popping the question. My partner has her ex's name tattooed on her in a very visible place, and I've said I wouldn't marry her unless she gets it covered or removed. However, she's refusing to do either.
What?
What should I do?
Why would you refuse to do that?
I didn't ask.
Why would anyone? Right, she's not committed. I'm sorry, if I had a tattoo... Oh, this would never happen because I just think it's stupid.
So it's in I didn't even ask where it was, but it's in a revealing place. So like, imagine in everyday life.
So it could just be like a arm, it could be on a arm, ankle, it could be on your neck,
across your chest. Yeah. So it's somewhere you'd be able to see it. So he's thinking her in a wedding dress. You would see her ex's name tattooed.
Oh my God, that's not okay.
Yeah,
no,
but
I'm sorry.
The thing is, though, he's just seen it beforehand.
Yeah, so they're seeing it beforehand and being like, okay,
he's been with her for 3 years.
3 years in, if I had a tattoo of my ex's name and I'm seeing someone that turns into a relationship, and I'm if I cared for that person, why would I want that other person's name on my body? You would get it covered up, like. Do you know what I mean? So
let's play devil's advocate first and try and think of plausible reasons why she doesn't want to.
Because she's still hoping that he takes her back.
Is that where you're? I was thinking.
Why would you not?
Why would you imagine that? Fucking hell. Yeah, but if she's talking with this guy about settling down and having kids, there's nothing.
I get that.
There's nothing there to say she's going to go back.
If the shoe was on the other foot and he's walking around with the name Louise on him, and she wouldn't be happy with that. She wouldn't want to see Louise's name on his chest every time he's on top of her pounding her. You don't want to look at Louise's name because you should be his everything. So he should get that covered up. Same as you can't discuss marriage and kids and walk around with another man's name on you. If it's not your dad's, it shouldn't be there.
True. Yeah, facts. All right, so possible reasons I'm going to go with is maybe she doesn't like. I was going to get a tattoo earlier this year, wasn't I?
I don't know.
We had the conversation. You kind of talked me out of it. I was going to get a tattoo earlier this year, and then I realised I was like, "Oh, I'm too old for tattoos. It doesn't matter."
No, you're not.
You talked me out of getting it done.
Well, I don't know what tattoo we're talking about, and I can't remember. Get one on my wrist. Of what though?
From for the show. Remember we did the show, and I was going to get like a little thing to sort of commemorate the show.
Commemorate the show.
And you were like, just fucking print off a picture and put it on your wall.
Did I say that?
Yeah, word for word.
That does sound something.
No, but I was like, I literally just went, yeah, fair, actually. So let's just say though, like she's like, oh, I can't be bothered getting another tattoo, and I don't know what I'd cover it up with. Like, I don't want to get cover it up with something that I'm not happy with.
Yeah.
And maybe like getting it lasered off. Like when you get something lasered off, like it doesn't fully go. You can still see it.
You can also get tattoo makeup though that will cover it, so it's like a skin foundation.
But I'm only going to assume it. You've talked about that. where he's at, he's like, no, if we're going to start a family and get
100%,
married,
I want that
I want that gone, not just covered up with makeup. Because I know, like, my cousin did that for, she didn't have names, but she had, like, fucking tramp stamps all over it. And they like, do you know, like fucking barbed wire?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
She covered it up. She's like, I'm going to have to cover this up. I'm like a lesbian. No disrespect.
It is a very lesbian tattoo, though, isn't it?
She had a fucking barbed wire on one hand and fucking a tribal thing.
One on the other.
A tribal thing on the other. And you're like, so she got that covered up with makeup. And I get that. But he's like, no, not makeup. It has to go.
I think it's fair, though. How would you feel if you wanted to propose to someone, but she's got another person's name on her, just there, visible for you to see day in, day out?
Imagine you're getting frisky with someone. You take off the top and she's just got Derek written across her fucking tit. It's not happening, is it? Who the fuck's Derek? It's just my ex-boyfriend. Fucking Derek.
Oh, no. Yeah, I think you would find a cover-up, whether that's... Honestly, tattooists are so talented that they could turn that into anything. It could literally be like flowing the letters into like...
Has he been her off?
Flowers and stuff.
It's Derek, but now it's got a daffodil on it. Great.
Daffodil Derek.
Or she gets a fucking hamster and calls it Derek.
That's not what the hamster was called.
No, but I mean, I just mean.
I thought you meant our hamster story.
No, I just mean she gets a pet. She gets a dog, and she calls the dog Derek. It's the only way you're getting around it. It's like, I've got a dog called Derek. I love him that much.
Absolutely not.
Would you not buy that?
No, I think what he needs to do, absolutely not. What he needs to do,
have a dog called Derek,
is just sit down and be like, it makes me feel uncomfortable. This is all about communication.
They've obviously had that
makes
chat.
Me feel uncomfortable, and I want to progress with you, but that does impact like
the relationship.
Yeah, for me, because if the shoe was on the other foot, how would that make you feel? He needs to spin it back on her.
Yeah.
Because she wouldn't be happy.
How funny would it be? Just imagine me that spiteful coming home one day, like, you cut yourself? No, why? What's the plaster on your arm for? Just taking it off. It's just got Lisa tattooed on him. It's like, two can play that game, bitch. Just fucking, if you're not covering it up, I'm getting fucking Lisa tattooed on my shoulder. Or get it on your knuckles. Lisa.
I hate a knuckle
Lisa
tattoo,
Smith.
Like, you haven't got it. SMIT. Oh yeah, you could actually, couldn't you?
I don't know. Hopefully, I thought her name was Smith. Yeah, well, I didn't have.
We'll just go love Lisa.
It's Lisa Smith. I thought her name was Smith. Yeah, we didn't have another finger for the H, so it's Smith.
Hey, if you date someone from Runcorn or Widnes, though, you could probably get Lisa Smith all on the one hand.
Get a middle name on. Lisa Marie.
Lisa Marie. That's such a generic middle name, isn't it?
How funny would that be, though? That's my advice to you. Anonymous.
What? Make him get his exes on?
I'd put that on the table. I'd put it on the table. I'd go, listen, if you're not covering that up, I'm getting my ex's name tattooed on me in the exact same place yours is. And I think that's only fair. It's only fair because she's going to go, that's a stupid idea, and go, great, exactly. At least you're on board with me now. Get it fucking covered up or get rid of it.
I think if she respected him more, she would have already done that.
There's two options. I'm going to give you two options. Right, and it kind of depends on where it is. So I'm just going to assume it's on her arm, right? So the first option is you get your ex's name tattooed, or the second option is she has a little accident with a chainsaw. She loses.
What happens if she loses the wrong one though? Because he was like, shit! In his head, it's on her right arm, but then he goes, "Is right, not her right."
He goes stage right, not audience
and you're
right.
Still stuck with it, just little fucking amputee.
She's like, what happened, Dad? Mate, honestly,
and Dad can't even walk her down the aisle now because her arm's missing. She can't hold on. So what fucking use is that?
Chop the other one off. Get married to a chicken nugget.
Oh,
not too far.
No.
It's a cat.
I talked about chicken nuggets a lot yesterday and not the edible ones.
You know what I'm on about?
I'm going to tell you a story when we're done here.
Can you not do it here?
No.
No, okay.
No, I can't. It's not my story to tell to the world.
I love that. He's come for advice and I've been like, get petty or fucking GBH. Pick one.
GBH.
ABH.
I think it's attempted murder, really.
No,
if you're coming at someone with a chainsaw.
If you're chopping off someone's arm, you can't be attempted murder, that is it?
Well, I'm sorry, but a lot of blood could be lost or the wrong fucking vein sliced through.
I mean, it's a bit thought through if you've got to fucking put a ton of K on. No, only if she dies.
What's manslaughter?
If you don't intend to kill him, but he die.
Okay, so possible manslaughter. Because he's not intending to kill her, he just wants the tattoo gone.
Imagine that court case.
Explaining why you did it.
Do you find yourself guilty of murder? No, right, you know, honestly, I didn't mean to kill her. She's got Derek on her arm, mate, and I just had enough of it. She wouldn't get it covered up. John on the pod said chop her arm off, so I just went with option B. Because I don't actually have an ex, and I'm not paying. She had the long name. I'm not paying for each letter, so I just chopped her arm off, and one thing led to another. She lost a bit too much blood, and
sadly,
here we are.
Passed away. Oh no!
Is that not? Would you not go for that? You're the sensible one. You need to sit down, put it on the table, reverse it, ask her how she feels. I'm like, chop her arm off, mate. Fuck her.
And this is why we are very different people. But why it works.
Good job it's not on a forehead.
That would be better.
Tattoos can be distracting.
Yeah, they can.
Did they ever mention about the girl I dated who had a wolf on her stomach?
No.
A wolf's face on her stomach.
Did she howl when she was hungry? There was tummy rumbles.
I wasn't there long enough. I know I didn't. No, it was quite off-putting.
Was it?
Because it was really detailed. It wasn't like a shit one. It was really good.
I don't mind tattoos on men, but not like the shit ones. You know, when you see like the 50, 60, 70-year-olds that walk around and it's like little fucking sailors and anchors and stuff like that. But I do love like the common day tattoos where it's very intricate and there's like the roses, or there might be like
I like
someone
ones
of
with
like
meanings.
heaven with like the clouds and stuff like that. Like I do think they look nice. I don't do tattoos. It's not for me, but I also wouldn't be like, I'm not dating a guy that hasn't got tattoos. Like I love a natural body. Like it doesn't have to come with tattoos on, but I can appreciate them and it wouldn't put me off the person.
I only ever remember
unless they've got their ex's name on them, and I would just focus on that all the time.
I mean, it's a red flag. If you're dating someone's got their ex's name tattooed, it's a red flag, that.
Especially if they were only dating for a couple of weeks.
Oh my God, I didn't even
that.
ask.
Don't even know how long they were
imagine,
with that person
Imagine it was
for.
just a fling in Benidorm.
Do you know what I mean? Was she with Derek for a year or was she with him for 10?
Derek, the 52-year-old accountant from Wrexham.
Wrexham?
Don't know.
Derek.
Just nearly went there, Derek.
Oh, Derek.
Derek. Have a look on the Google.
No. Okay. Well, do you know what? We've given you our options.
There are options.
Mr. Anonymous.
Mr. Anonymous.
Let us know how you get on with that. We'll save that for man and John's purposes only. I've enjoyed this episode today.
It's been fun. It's been absolutely...
Episode 45 is a wrap.
It's been phenomenal. For anyone who's listening to that story, getting advice, and they're thinking, I need advice, how are they going to get in touch with us, Michelle?
Drop us a little email at 5pencechange@hotmail.com, or drop into our DMs, or just John's, and just word it. Hi, John. On Instagram or TikTok.
Well,
I'm not bitter at all.
I've been on social media this week, so you've only got yourself to blame for that one.
I've had my timing on, so like I've honestly not been on social media a lot, and I've loved it.
There you go.
So what a time to be alive, but
been emotional. Hopefully the footage works this time. Over and out from me. I've got nothing to add. I've been John. That's been Michelle. Ted's been over there.
Ted's fast asleep.
Bye for now.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh, like, comment, subscribe.